Hi everyone, I'm Jimaku Brimstone. Welcome to the review of Dead New World, the 5th record by the band Ill Niño. Today we're celebrating the 15th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I've already viewed all of their records except Till Death La Familia, so go check those videos out. My story with this band is quite simple. Back when I was like 4 years old, I've stumbled upon the music video for their song God Save Us from the first album, and it captivated me, so later I checked out the record and I loved it. Revolucion to this day is one of my all-time favorite albums of all time. And then Confession came out, I was like hell yeah. Then One Nation Underground was also fun. Enigma was a fantastic record for me as well. And then Dead New World dropped and I was very anticipating this release. I was like, I cannot wait to listen through this one. And when I finally did, I was like hell yes. So another great record. Yeah, this is a spoiler, I'm not going to shit on this thing because I do enjoy it. No changes here, like we have the same lineup as we had on the previous album. So we have Christian Machado on the vocals, Dave on the drums, and those are like founding members, those two dudes, the only founding members here. We also have Las Pina on the bass. He is the third most eldest member in the band because he was invited to the band because Christian, who was bassist at the time, switched to vocals. We have Auro Luster on the lead guitar. He's from Machine Head. He played on two of their records, The Burning Red and Supercharger. He was also in a band called Medication, from what I remember. We have Daniel Cotto on the percussion, the percussive of that stuff, and Diego Velusco on the guitars as well. That's the lineup. We have only 12 songs. There's a demo version of Scared on the internet, which I'm also going to review, but there aren't many changes on it. The production is tight. It was handled by the band themselves and Clint Lowery, the guitarist of Seven Dust. I love the punchiness in the drums, the guitars, the mix is fantastic. You can hear every single instrument without any problems. The vocals are up front. I have nothing to complain about here. Message is diverse. The songs are mostly of personal struggles, relationship issues, hardships of life, and so on. Structure is basic, standard intro, verse pre-chorus chorus, verse pre-chorus chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. Next, let's talk about the music genre. This is a nu metal record with slight metalcore influences. While Ill Niño at the beginning was like a hardcore band slash nu metal band, then on their first record, Revolution, they switched to nu metal only. On Confession there was also just nu metal, but on One Nation Underground there was like a breakdown here and there, you know, from hardcore and metalcore genres. Enigma went back to more nu metalish approach, and this record, because it's on Victory Records, which is like a metalcore label, maybe the label wanted the band to go into more heavier direction, and because of that the band's sound slightly evolved. While it's still like 75% nu metal, we also have some parts that wouldn't be in nu metal, like there's a lot of growling on this release. We have screaming, and singing is also quite important, but yeah, there are also guitar solos, something that is not prevalent in nu metal that much, but the soul and the core of the band, the Latin stuff and nu metal elements are still intact. So this is a nu metal record with some metalcore influences here and there. Probably one of the first new core records, so to speak. The first one was actually F Crisis Slither album. It was like the first nu core album, so you can go listen to that one. But this was like the next big thing, and I do enjoy its sound. It's an evolution done right. Now let's focus on the musicianship. Let's start with the drummer. Dave, he's straight up killing it. I love his double bass work, his grooves, the style, the precision of his playing. The other dude, the percussive dude who does the boink boink boink, all of that, he's also fantastic. I cannot complain about anything. Next, the bass. It's not that audible and it mostly follows the guitars, which is quite sad, but we can hear the bass in some of the songs and that's actually good, but I wish there was more of it. Now let's talk about the guitar work by Auro and Diego. I love the crunchy, heavy guitar riffs mixed with those very eerie, nu metalish, atmospheric melodies in the background, you know, all of that dissonant chords, all of that stuff is here. Yeah, I love the more mellow and somber approach here. We also have some acoustic guitars like on the Ritual song, which like brings back that old school feeling Ill Niño had when it comes to their Latin influences. We also have guitar solos. All of them are very soulful and memorable, which is a big surprise, and I do like it. Last but not least, let's talk about the Christian and his vocals. The screaming and growling is on point. The singing also, but I have to point out one little thing. Why is there a flanger or some effect on his voice on some of the tracks, like for example the Smashing Pumpkins cover? I have no idea. It's weird as hell, and it would have been better if he didn't have any effects on his vocals at all, because he's already a skilled and beautiful singer. Like, his singing is on point. Now let's rate individual songs. The album opens up with God is for the Dead, and that's quite funny. As you remember, on the first album, the album opened up with God Save Us, and it was a very positive song about God, and God is great. Then on the third record, One Nation Underground, we had a bonus track called Frustrated, where the vocals was like, yeah, God probably doesn't exist, and why does he make people do bad things? Why is there like war, famine? Why are there children dying because of cancer, etc.? It's a very important shift in the band's message, and now we basically have songs like There is no God, God is awful. In only 9 or 10 years, someone who writes the lyrics, because I guess it's the vocalist, Christian, lost his faith. It's hilarious to me. It only took 10 years. It's hilarious to me because I'm an atheist myself. But now let's focus on the music. Great metal chorus riffs in the background, some chugging 001s. The chorus has a fantastic melody, wow 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 wow. But what steals the show on this track is of course Christian with his beautiful sounding vocals. We're damned! I live so addicted just to you, but underneath my damaged skin, it's true. I don't wanna hear the same opinion. I don't wanna heal the same condition. I don't wanna be like you, cause I just wanna be like me, God is only for the dead. God is only in my head. Is there anyone who cares to answer our prayers? God is only for the damned. God is only in my head. Is there anyone who cares to answer our prayers? So that's like the verse and the chorus, and I love the bridge section. Burning red right now. It's burning red right now. It's burning red. Love it. I just have nothing else to add. 10 plus out of 10. The Art of War has a fantastic intro on the guitar. More heavier and punchier guitar riffs. This song sounds like an assault on your senses. Love the percussive elements, the Latin stuff. The chorus yet again slaps, and the bridge section is fantastic. Also the breakdown is fun. So yeah, new chorus song. I love scream the words that I would scream for you. The war has just begun. I love the chorus so much. I'm not defenseless anymore. I'm not defenseless anymore. No more. You've put this world to hide in shame. No shame. I will not fear your art of war. No war, it makes me sick, it makes me cringe. I will not fear your art of war. Lyrics here, they're still very personal, but I feel like there's like vendetta against religion or politicians. That's how it sounds like. Yeah, this track goes hard as hell. 10 plus out of 10. Against the Wall, it's a single with a music video, and I'm not sure why, because it's not the best song on the album by far. It's like in the second weaker part, I would say. I love the main guitar riff. It's like a breakdownish riff. I love some of the nu metalish elements here and there, like in the background. The singing yet again steals the show. You say that my life is actually vain. Your star just seems so plain. Oh yeah, you know I'm not running for cover. The bullets could fly by my head. Hold on to progress and don't give in. I love this place, but I won't suffer from your victory. Something like that. I'm against the wall. I'm against the wall. wall, but I will fight and I won't fall. Never keep me against the wall. This one sounds like it's more for the radio. 10 out of 10. Revolucion, another song about the revolution. How many times are they going to talk about revolutions? Fantastic instrumental work. The drumming, the guitar riffs, the crunchier part, the bridge, the verses are so cool. There's fever in my head, something I can't explain. Why don't you get a clue? Get a clue, get a clue, get a clue. There's anger in my brain, something I can't explain. I'll never be like you, be like you. Who are you? Who are you? Bastard, cheater, liar. Your has just begun. I'm just a man, I'm just a man with all of my dreams, all my dreams. I follow my heart, I follow my heart. It's me, Revolucion. Love it, love how there are like two voices at the same time. One is singing, the other is screaming. It's just so beautiful. The guitar riffs, the nu metal stuff here, one of the best ones on the record, that's for sure. 10 plus out of 10. Bleed Like You has a fantastic intro. Standard nu metal stuff, then we have fantastic verses as well. You burn me away to slave for your dying fire. The last and forgotten are without a sound. The fear in the speaker to hunt you down. Something like that, because I am not listening to these songs right now. I'm singing them from memory, so I might change the melody once in a while, sorry for that. But the chorus I do remember, and it's beautiful. Do you suffer because it's killing me that we're fighting? When I bleed like you, are you happy? With the knife you keep, the words get deep and I'm bleeding just like you. Something like that. It's great. This song is not perfect, it's one of the weaker ones here, but I do enjoy it. The bridge, not so much, but everything else is on point. 8 plus out of 10. Serve the Grave is probably the heaviest Ill Niño song they've ever recorded. I love it, it's crunchy, it's new chorish masterpiece. Serve the Grave. Serve the Grave. Serve the Grave. The vocal performance here slaps, the guitar riffs, the eerie melodies, the crunchier, heavier tones, the drumming, the double bass work. You fooled me the last time with stupid power trip. I never be the victim, nor be the innocent. That have you hanging from ropes and tied knots, that have you worshiping world in their books. The guy living a lie, the guy waiting to die. This cannot be anymore. You better worship the word. You better worship the word. Cause in the end we take one space. Serve the grave. And in the end we're just one race. Serve the grave. Not your salvation, not your slave. Serve the grave. Hello, we meet again. I love it, it's so heavy, so angry. This is probably the best nu metal song of 2010 because it's so full of energy and passion and it's intense. One of the best songs from Ill Niño, that's for sure. The screaming here alone is top notch. You have to listen to this one. How this one was not a single with a music video is beyond me. Fans would be so happy, I'm sure of that. 11 out of 10. If you were me, this one is slightly better than Bleed Like You. I love everything about this one besides the chorus, which is like, okay, you know, it fits the song, but they could have come up with something better because the bridge slaps, the intro and the verses are beautiful. A better way to live, another way to live, another day. I want a better way to live. And then the verses happen. I run away to kill the pain so far from home. I feel the shame Now take the pills, I'm high alone. Love it with all of my heart. It sounds so passionate, so full of emotions. It's almost perfect. 9 out of 10. And the next song, Ritual. I'm going to surprise you, this is the weakest track on the album. I love the Latin elements, but on its own, I feel like it's not on the same level as everything before it and after it. It's still a good song. It would be one of the better ones if it was on Till Death La Familia, but it's here, it's on That New World, a record that is fantastic, so this song just does not cut it. It could have been cut from the record and we wouldn't miss a thing. It's just good, nothing more. 7 out of 10. Now we can finally talk about the best songs on the album. Killing You, Killing Me. This one sounds like it's from Revolution, but it's infused with more heavier energy. The power, it breathes all around us, dude. The surface is bleeding for you. What will it take for you to see I don't believe in your salvation? What will it take for you to say I don't believe in you? I don't believe in your gods, believe in your faith. I just believe the only good I can see. What do it take for you to see? What do it take for you to be? What do it take for you to burn in the fire? I just love it. It's so intense. The acoustic guitars, the flamenco, the Latin influence at the beginning. It sounds like a start of a very high octane race, like in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit from 1998. It has that energy. It's punchy, crazy, straight to the point, full of anger, hatred. Love the chorus. Killing you, killing me, evoke the evil side of me. Killing you, killing me. Wow, this song, probably my second most favorite track from this album, 11 out of 10, but How Could I Believe is even better, probably my favorite one here. I love the singing here, the main melody, the drumming is phenomenal. Rapture, fire. You make our bed in suffering, you want it all, it's all for you. The violence just for show, the promise you could never keep, the side of you I'll never know, the trembling and don't fear. How could I believe in you for so long, so long? How could I make peace with you? You're so wrong, so wrong. How could I believe? I will not believe. How could I believe in you so long? That chorus and the verses, wow, just wow. How Christian changes his voice from screaming to growling to singing on his command, like boink, and it's here and it sounds fantastic. This song, wow, it brings tears to my eyes, how good it is. You need to listen to this one. This should have been the music video. This should have been the single. Music video and a single. This one. Not Bleed Like You. Not Against the Wall. This thing right here. 11 out of 10. Bullet with Butterfly Wings. This is the Smashing Pumpkins cover. The world is a vampire. Set to drain. Despite all my rage, I'm still just right in the cage. That's the song. It's a good cover. It's not as good as the original song. It has its own identity. What annoys me here is sometimes they add some weird effect on Christian's voice and kinda ruins his voice, so he doesn't need any effects to sound good. So yeah, this one is just great. Nothing special. It's okay, 8 out of 10. And the final song, Scarred. This one has two versions, the 2010 demo version and the album one. The only difference between them is the production, which is more like darker and gritty on the demo, and here it's like the album one. That's the only change, like the instrumental work is the same, and the vocals, I guess, on the album are more polished and there are more screaming and heavier stuff in the background, instead of what is happening in the demo version, which has less of that. The intro melodies here sound very one of a kind. Wow, that cool chromatic nu metalish melody that happens on the first Korn record is here, that wow, and then the vocals kick in. I give you my life, it's my only device. You take the knife to cut a hole, you gave my heart to me, but you can see to my soul and my eyes. You use the device to hold my heart, you pay the price I bring you. Where the scars? The scars. And then the chorus hits in. I will not walk away, I will never give in. I wear the sin, but not within. I will bury the scars, I will rise once again. I break away, I won't give in. I wear scars, I wear scars. I love the build up in the bridge for the final moment of the album. I give my life like it's never enough. I wear the scars, but it's never enough. I bleed for you, but it's never enough. It's never enough. It's never enough for you. The scars are never enough for you. I love the scars, the scars, the scars. This is beautiful. It's such a relatable song if you're in a toxic relationship or a toxic friendship. They always take, and that's it. They never give anything. This card is a fantastic song, like, it makes me so happy that it exists. I actually want to finish this review earlier so I can go back listening to it. So yeah, 11 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, group parity, hell yeah. This is a legendary album from beginning to the end. It came out in the year that nu metal was dead, no one was doing nu metal, everyone was doing deathcore, hardcore, whatever, those awful emo tracks, like, you know, those attack bullshit. So I was so happy to finally listen to something that is stellar from beginning to the end, and that was this record. To me, at the time, it felt like a breath of fresh air, but also like it infused life into the band, like they were reborn here on this record to bring us some heavier and more interesting songs. I did enjoy Enigma and One Nation Underground as well, like I do love Enigma. It's more somber album, and One Nation Underground, well, it's also great, but I feel like Dead New World had something about it, like I still love listening to this one from beginning to the end. I don't want to skip anything. Yeah, maybe sometimes I will skip Ritual, but that doesn't happen that often. It's just a fun record from beginning to the end. It has some fantastic songs, some of the best from this band, like How Could I Believe, Killing You, Killing Me, Serve the Grave, Scarred, Me Revolucion, The Art of War, God is for the Dead, all of the Against the Wall, If You Were Me. I just love all of that stuff and I want to listen to it, and that doesn't happen that often anymore. So yeah, The New World, give this one a like, listen to it, celebrate our by spinning this record today. It deserves your love and attention. You can already guess that my favorite record from Ill Niño is the first one, Revolucion. This one isn't that far from it. It's just that it sounds slightly different because it's not just nu metal, it also has some other elements of music in it. Yeah, I would recommend checking this one out. I feel like it's very underrated. Nobody talks about this release, and I am not sure why, because the vocals are fantastic, the drumming is stellar, the guitar riffs slap. Hell yeah, everything about this one is great. I cannot imagine myself hating anything on this record, except some of those weird effects on vocals sometimes, man, just sometimes. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, links in the description. Shout out to my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos. You're all truly wonderful. You can join them if you like. I would love to have more patrons so I can make more videos like this one. See you next time. Bye.